welcome to class 4 EVS. Children, we were doing chapter 9 Air We Breathe. Till now we have completed the chapter. We have done keywords and things to remember. In our previous video we did book exercise page number 57. That is question number A, tick the correct answer, and question number B, fill in the blanks. Today we are going to do question number C, true and false, question number D, short answer questions, and question number E, long answer questions. Before that we will revise question number A and question number B. So children, let us start the book exercise. So children, question number A, that is tick the correct answer. Children, which of the following is not a characteristic of air? Children, which one of this is not a characteristic of air? So children, here we have 4 options. Option A is air occupies space. So children, as we know, we have studied about 3 characteristics of air. First one is air occupies the space. Second one is option B, air has weight. So second characteristic is air has weight. And option C is air exerts pressure. So children, option A, B and C are the 3 characteristics of air. And option D, air does not support burning. So children, in the question it is asked which one of this is not a characteristic of air. So option A, B and C are the 3 characteristics of air, whereas option D is a wrong statement and it is not the characteristic of air. That is why we will tick in option D, that is air does not support burning. So children, you will tick in option D, that is air does not support burning. You will tick in box D, that is air does not support burning. In the question it is asked which one of this is not a characteristic of air. So children, option D, air does not support burning is the correct answer. Now second one, children, dash emit poisonous gases in smoke. Children, as we have studied in the chapter, factories emit poisonous gases in smoke. Children, here we have 4 options. Option A is cycle. Cycle does not run on the fuel, so it does not release any kind of smoke. Option B, factories. Children, we have also studied in the chapter and we have discussed in the chapter that factories are the one which emit poisonous gases in the smoke. So you will write here option B, that is factories. F-A-C-T-O-R-I-E-S, factories. So the correct answer is factories, and you will tick in the box in front of option B, factories. Now third one is, children, air does not carry this. Children, as we have studied in the chapter, air brings with it many things. That means it carries so many things. That is warmth of the sun, scent of the flower, and sound. The sound which we hear is carried by the air. That is why we hear the sound. So children, here we have 4 options. That is option 1, sound. Children, option 1 is sound. We very well know that air carries the sound. That is why we are able to hear each other or any other sound produced around us. So children, option B is heat and warmth. We also know we feel the heat and warmth of the sun only because of the air, as it carries heat and warmth of the sun to us. So children, C is fragrance. We can get the fragrance all around us or from anywhere only because of the air, because it carries the fragrance, and that is why we are able to smell the fragrance. So children, these are the 3 things which are carried by air. And the fourth one is letter. Children, as we know, air does not carry letter. Letter is carried by the postman. So the correct answer is letter. Here the question is air does not carry. We have to tell what air does not carry. So here letter is the one which is not carried by the air. So you will tick in the box in front of option D, that is letter. Now fourth one children, air contains means air is made up of. Contain means what all air is made of. So children, we have studied in the chapter that air is composed of, or air is made of, or air contains so many colorless gases. That is why it is called as the mixture of colorless gases. Air is the mixture of colorless gases. So here among these gases, some of them are given. Let us find out what all are given and whether it is right or not. So children, option A we have neon, option B we have helium, option C we have oxygen. As we know, neon, helium and oxygen, all the three gases are the part of air. So all the three answers are right. That is why we will tick in option D, that is all of these. Children, as all the answers are correct, we will tick in the option D, that is all of these. So children, D is the right answer. That is why we will tick in front of D. So we will tick in the box in front of option D. Now children, fifth one, air is required for respiration, burning, photosynthesis, and D all of these. Children, as we know, respiration is the process of breathing. We all living beings, plants, animals and human beings need to breathe in air in order to survive or live. So children, respiration is the process in which we breathe in air. So air is required for respiration. So children, first option is right. Now coming to the second option, burning. Air is also required for burning, as we have proved in the chapter that air helps in burning, or air is needed for burning. Without air we cannot burn anything, we cannot light any light. So children, here we can say air is important for burning, or air is required for burning. So second option is also right. Now third option children, third option is, that is option C, photosynthesis. As we have studied in the chapter that photosynthesis is the process in which plants prepare their own food. Children, plants prepare their food in presence of chlorophyll, sunlight, water and mineral, and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is one of the composition of air, or is the one of the part of air. So that is why photosynthesis is also, air is also required in the process of photosynthesis. So children, here A, B and C, all the three answers are right. That is why we will tick option D, that is all of these. So children, here we will tick in option D, that is all of these. So children, let us revise once again from the first one is, which one of this is not a characteristic of air? Children, which one of this is not the characteristic of air? So the answer is option D, air does not support burning, is not the characteristic of air. So you will tick in option D, that is air does not support burning. Now second one children, in second, dash emit poisonous gases in smoke. So children, answer is factories. So you will tick in option B, that is factories. As we know, factories emit poisonous gases in the smoke. So you will tick on option B, that is factories. Now third one children, air does not carry this. As we have studied earlier, air does not carry letters. So answer is letter. As we know, air carries sound, heat and warmth, and also fragrance. So all the three answers A, B, C are right, but answer number D, that is letter, is not the correct answer. So you will is the correct answer as per the question that air does not carry this. So you will tick in option D, that is letter. Air does not carry letter. Air contains, fourth one children, air contains dash, as we have studied in the chapter neon, helium and oxygen. All the three are the part of air or are the composition of air. That is why all the three answers are correct. So you will tick in option D, that is all of these. Fifth one children, air is required for option A respiration, option B burning, option C photosynthesis. Children, as all the three answers are right, we will tick in option D, that is all of these. So children, air is required for respiration, burning and photosynthesis. All the three answers are right. That is why we will tick on the option D, that is all of these. Now question number B. Children, here we have fill in the blanks. Question number B is fill in the blanks. The layer of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. Children, as we have studied in the chapter, there is a layer of air around the earth known as atmosphere. So children, the answer of first fill in the blanks is atmosphere. So we will write here atmosphere. Now second one, the component of air used by green plants to make their food is so children, the component of air used by green plants to make their food is, children, as we know, plants require sunlight, water and mineral, chlorophyll and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the component of air used by green plants to make their food. So here in the blank you will write carbon dioxide, C-A-R-B-O-N, carbon, D-I-O-X-I-D-E, oxide. So the answer of second one is carbon dioxide. Now third one is, children, air is dash of many gases. As we have studied in the chapter, air is mixture of many gases. Children, air is made up of different types of gases. That is why it is said that air is mixture of many gases. So here you will write mixture, M-I-X-T-U-R-E, mixture. Dash can occur only in the presence of oxygen. Children, dash can occur only in the presence of oxygen. Children, there are many phenomena which occur only in the presence of oxygen, but here which we have studied are respiration, or you can say breathing or burning. Both these activities are possible only in the presence of oxygen. Children, we cannot burn fire without oxygen, and also we cannot live without breathing oxygen. So children, you can write either of the two, that is burning or breathing. You can write any of the two, both will be right. So let us write burning, B-U-R-N-I-N-G. Now next one, children, dash plays an important role in the water cycle. Children, as we have studied, it is not possible to have the process of water cycle without air. So air plays an important role in the process of water cycle. So children, air plays an important role in the water cycle. So here you will write A-I-R, air. So children, the layer of air around the earth is known as atmosphere. The component of air used by green plants to make their food is carbon dioxide. Air is mixture of many gases. Fourth one, burning can occur only in the presence of oxygen. Air plays an important role in the water cycle. So children, we have revised what we did in our previous video. Now today we are going to start with question number C, that is true and false. Children, here we have 5 true and false. Let us read it one by one and write true and false in front of each one of them. Now, plants can help purify air. Children, as we know, oxygen is the part of air. It is the oxygen that is released by the plants. When plants prepare their own food, they releases oxygen. So, oxygen is the part of air which purifies the air or which keeps the air fresh. So, children, plants can help purify air. That is why we need to plant more and more trees. We need to grow more and more trees, and we should stop cutting down the trees. So, children, plants are the one which releases or emits or produces air, oxygen, and oxygen is one of the part of air which purifies the air. So, the first statement, plants can help purify the air, is true. So, here you will write true, T-R-U-E, true. Now, second one, children. Second statement is air takes no space and has no weight. Children, this statement is completely wrong, because we have studied in the chapter that air takes the space or occupies the space and has weight. So, this statement is completely false, and you will write here false. Now, third one, lead. Lead-free petrol and CNG is used in the vehicle now. Children, as we know, lead-free petrol or unleaded petrol or CNG is an eco-friendly gas, or it is a gas or a fuel which does not harm the environment. It does not produce any kind of fume or the smoke. That is why nowadays these fuels are used in the vehicles to control or reduce air pollution. That is why this statement is true. Lead-free petrol and CNG is used in the vehicle now. So, it is true, T-R-U-E, true. Now, fourth one, children, air contains nitrogen and oxygen only. Children, this statement is completely wrong, because as we have studied in the chapter that air is a mixture of many gases. It is a mixture of many gases, not only nitrogen and oxygen, but there are many more gases which is the part of air. That is why this statement is also completely wrong. You will write here false. Now, fifth one, children, air exert downward pressure on everything. Children, as we know, air exerts pressure, but as it is very light, we don't feel it. But children, when it falls on something, its weight, the weight of the air causes a kind of force, and this force is called pressure. So, children, in the chapter also we have proved that air exerts pressure. So, and it when it exerts pressure on something, it presses or it puts pressure on the particular object towards the earth or downwards. That is why it is said that air exerts downward pressure on everything. So, children, it is the air which exerts downward pressure on everything is true, T-R-U-E, true. So, children, let us revise. Plants can help purify air. Air takes no plants can help purify air is true. Air takes no space and has no weight, false. Lead free petrol and CNG is used in vehicles now, true. Air contains nitrogen and oxygen only, false. Air exerts downward pressure on everything is true. Now, our next question is, now children, question number D. Give short answers to the following question. Children, here in these we under this topic we have two questions. First one is, what is air made up of? So, children, here we are going to write what is air made up of, and second part is write the names of all the gases present in the air. So, children, Here in first one we will write what exactly the air is made up of, and in second one we will write all the names of the gases, all those gases which are the part of air. So children, first question is, we are going to give the answer in short, as it is give short answers to the following question. First one is, what is the air made up of? Children, as we have studied in the chapter that air is made up of mixture of many colorless gases. So children, here we have studied in the chapter that air is a mixture of many colorless gases. These gases are nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and in 1% we have many other gases, that is carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen, krypton, argon, etc. And other than these we have dust particles, smoke, germs, water vapor, etc. So children, here we can see the composition of air through this pie chart. Children, here is the chart in which this complete circle is the air. This complete this is all air. Now in this part is the nitrogen, that is this part is nitrogen, that is 78%, and oxygen, this part is oxygen, 78% nitrogen, this is oxygen, and this 1% is all other gases, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, helium, krypton, argon, dust particles, water vapor, and smoke. So children, the complete composition of the air is shown by this pie chart. So children, in the question we will write, so children, in question number 1 we will write air is made up of a mixture of many colorless gases. Air is made up of mixture of many colorless gases. Here the question is, what is air made up of? So children, air is made up of mixture of many colorless gases. Now children, the second part is also the same, that is write the name of all the gases present in air. So in question number 2 we will write name of all the gases, that is the part of air. Children, we will write 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen, krypton are 1%, and dust particles and smoke are also the part of air. So children, we will write in the answer that nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and the other gases found in air are carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen, krypton 1%, and in this 1% we have dust particles, smoke, and water vapor also. Children, dust particles, smoke, water vapor vary from place to place. So children, in this answer, in first answer we will write air is made up of mixture of many colorless gases. In answer 2, as it is asked to write all the names of the gases present in air. So we will write nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, other gases carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen, krypton are included in 1%. In that 1%, we may also have dust particles, smoke, and water vapor. Children, these vary from place to place. So children, now question number E. In question number E, we will write long answer questions. As we have already discussed in the chapter, question number E is give detailed answer to the following question. Children, first question is what are the characteristics of air? Children, here in the chapter we have studied three characteristics. One is air occupies space, second is air has weight, and third is air exerts pressure. But under the topic characteristics of air, only two characteristics are given, that is air occupies space and air has weight. So children, we will write the two characteristics of air, that is air occupies space and air has weight, and we will explain the activity, explain and try to prove both the characteristic through an activity. In first one, that is air occupies space. So children, we will try to prove this through an activity. So children, our first activity is air occupies space. In this activity, here we are going to prove air occupies space. In this activity, children, take a balloon. Children, here is a balloon. This is balloon. Take a balloon, blow air in the balloon or blow air in it. Children, blow air. So the boy is blowing air into the balloon. Now the boy is blowing air. When we blow air, the size of the balloon becomes bigger and bigger. So children, it becomes bigger and bigger, and at last children, when it is filled with air, it takes a shape. Children, so the balloon has taken a shape. It has taken a round shape. Children, this shows that air occupies space. Why the balloon gets a proper shape or a definite shape? It is only because of the air which is blown into the balloon. So children, this shows that air occupies space. So in this way we can prove that air occupies space. So children, as the boy started blowing air into the balloon started becoming bigger and bigger. When it is completely filled with the air, it takes a definite shape. Children, this shape is only because of the air which has taken space or which has occupied space inside the balloon. So children, this shows that air occupies space. So children, here we can say that air occupies space. Now, second characteristic is air has weight. Here we are going to prove that air has weight. We have taken two balloons. Both are empty. Now we will fill air in the one balloon. Here this boy is blowing air into the balloon and balloon is growing bigger in size. Now when we tie this blown or inflated balloon on the other side of the balance, what will happen children? The balance will be bent downwards towards the balloon which is filled with air. That means the balloon with air is heavier than the children. This balloon filled with air is heavier than this one, is heavier than this balloon. This one is light in weight. So here we can say that the balloon with air is heavier than the balloon without air or than the balloon which has no air. That means the balloon which has air is heavier than the balloon which do not have air. This shows that air has weight. So children, this balloon which has air is heavier than the other balloon. That is why we can say air has weight. So here we have proved that air has weight. So children, in question number 1, long answer question, we will write that air occupies space and air has weight, and we will prove this with the help of activity. Question number 2, how will you prove that air supports burning? So children, we can prove by doing an activity that air supports burning. So children, in question number 2, we will prove that air supports burning. Without air, we cannot burn fire. So children, let us see an activity and prove that air supports burning. Children, on your screen there are some pictures shown. In first picture, we will take a candle and light it. Children, take a candle and light it with the help of your parents. So children, ask your parent to light the candle. Now children, here this candle, when covered with a glass, blows for some time and stops. After some time it stops burning. That means children, when the candle in first picture, when the candle was kept open, it was burning properly. So children, here we have all around we have air, that is why it is burning properly. And when we covered this one with the glass, it after some time it stops burning. Here it has stopped burning. This shows that children, this shows that the candle needs air for burning. As we know children, when we inverted the glass over the candle was not able to get enough oxygen, or after some time it did not get any air. That is why it stops burning. This shows that air is important for burning, or air supports burning. So children, in first picture there was lot of air around it. It was getting enough air for burning, so it kept burning. When the candle, in the second picture, when the candle was covered with a inverted glass, it did not get air after some time, as when it used up the candle used up the air present inside the candle, it stops burning. In the third picture we can see it has stopped burning. Why it has stopped burning? Because after some time the oxygen present or the air present inside the glass was completely used up. That is why the candle did not get any air and now it has stopped burning. This proves that air helps in burning, or air supports burning. So children, in our question number 2, how will you prove that air supports burning? We can do this activity and prove that air supports burning. So we will write in the answer the complete activity and show it with the help of figure. So here we'll do the activity and show how air is important for burning, or air supports burning. Now, last question is, what are different uses of air? Children, as we have studied in the chapter, air helps us in many ways, or we have many uses of air. Children, as we know, air helps in breathing and burning. Air is something which is very important for breathing and burning. Without air, we cannot breathe or we cannot live. Not only we, but all the living organism, that is animals, human beings or plant, cannot live without breathing. So air is very useful for breathing, and also just now we proved that air is also important for burning. Without air, we cannot burn a fire. Now, second point, children, air brings with it warmth of the sun. Children, as we know, it is the air which carries the warmth of the sun, and we are able to feel that warmth. And also we know that the scent of the flowers, we get the fragrance of a flower only because of the sun. We can smell the flower only because of the sun, only because of the air. It is the air which carries the scent of the flower, and we can smell the scent only because of the air. Now, we also know that it is the air which carries the sound, and that is why we are able to hear each other or any other sound produced around us. So children, air brings with it warmth of the sun, scent of the flower, and the sound. Air also helps in the dispersal of seeds and the pollens of flower. So children, air helps in the dispersal of seeds and the pollens of the flower. Children, air plays an important role in water cycle. Children, water cycle occurs only because of the air. Children, air helps birds, bats and insects to fly. It is the air which helps bats, insects and birds to fly. Children, because of the air only we are able to sail boats and yachts, or we are able to fly kites, aeroplanes or helicopter in the sky. So children, air is very helpful and it helps us in different ways. So children, in this answer we can write air helps in breathing and burning. Second, air brings with it warmth of sun, the scent of flowers and the sound. Children, air helps in the dispersal of seeds and the pollens of flowers. Air plays an important role in water cycle. Air helps birds, bats and insects to fly. So children, with this we have completed the exercise. Thank you.